Monkey branching with kids is extremely challenging. It's like a war that is going on within you. And in order for you to win this war, you gotta fight two different battles. The first one is here, it's emotional. The second one is logistic. On the emotional side, you have to deal with the emotions of the betrayal, the end of the relationship, the healing journey that is ahead of you. And the logistic side, you got to take care of the kids and what's best for them. And while you're doing this, you need to take care of yourself and what's best for you. This is why it's extremely challenging. Also, being in contact with your ex. You don't want to be in contact with them. All you want is to move on. Or maybe you want to be in contact with them, but either case, in either way, being in contact with your ex after the monkey branch is extremely painful and unrecommended. I always preach on my channel that after your ex monkey branch, that's it. It's over. There is no going back. And I still get you guys, still get on a call with you guys. And some of you tell me you still want your ex back. I'm creating all of these videos to help you understand that once a person betrayed you like that, it's over. It's over. They betrayed you, plus they went with someone else. And now, in your specific and unique situation, you have kids. This is the top and the ultimate betrayal. Because you have kids, you have a house, you have a life together. It's not like you're single. It's not like you don't have this commitment. Kids, it's commitment. You got to be responsible. And your ex showed that they are completely irresponsible. So taking them back is the worst mistake that you can make. But I can understand why you think you want them back. I'm just wanting to get into your mind, speak to your logic, and help you realize what is best for you. If you think to get back with your ex is going to be the best for you, my thought and my belief is that you didn't do enough work on yourself. This is why you believe that to be true. But this conversation can be a topic for a completely different video. Today, we're going to talk about monkey branching with kids, and I'm going to help you with 8 different strategies to cope with that. I'm Coach Goldman, your relationship and breakup coach. The first thing that I want you to know is to avoid reconciliation or revenge, like I said. And I meant it. You need to avoid reconciliation. Don't be tempted to go back. Your ex move on with someone else, and it's important to remind yourself of the reasons you separated in the first place. There was a reason for that. There was a reason, and don't you forget it. Once you get hurt and once you are being betrayed, you feel extreme amount of rejection. And rejection breeds obsession. This is why you hung up on your ex and you want either reconcile or revenge. If you look for revenge, you're not going to heal. If you look to reconcile, you're not going to heal. Because you still hold on to the hope that they might come back. And hope in life, it's amazing. It's a great thing. We need hope to stay alive, right? But hope in a breakup, especially in monkey branching, that's the worst. Because the hope will keep you tied to them energetically, emotionally. And this is not healthy. This is not how you're going to heal. This is a recipe for disaster. So realize that. Number 2 here is don't seek revenge. Monkey branching often brings about jealousy, a lot of jealousy and hurt. But acting out of revenge will only harm you and your healing process. This might even affect your children. So if you're not going to do this just for yourself, to heal and to grow and to move on, do it for them. If you seek revenge, you will do crazy stuff. The emotion of revenge is very, very, it's extremely harmful and destructive. When we are seeking revenge, when we are revenging on someone, we will do things that are out of character. We will do things that we probably wouldn't do in a normal situation, and you never feel good about it. You never say to yourself, oh yes, I am so happy that I destroyed their new relationship or destroyed them. You don't want to do that. Believe me, you don't. This is just the part of you that have these vindictive intentions that wants to hurt them like they hurt you. Completely understand, but you need to be the bigger person. Take the high road. Don't go down to their level. If you go down to their level, you will not heal. You will stay on their frequency, and these people are not healthy. To do this to a partner with kids, you gotta be really fucked up in your mind, really emotionally damaged to be able to go with someone else while you are in a committed relationship, marriage, and have children, have kids, you have commitment. When they did this, they hit the point of no return. Number 2 is separate parenting from personal emotions. This is key. Though it's difficult, it's very difficult, do your best to separate your personal feelings about the breakup from your responsibility as a co-parent. Don't let the kids suffer because of this breakup, because of this divorce. This is not their fault. This is not their fault. And they can grow stronger through this experience. I know that you might think that it will damage them to grow up in a home without two mom and dad. I know, but if you do this right, and if you keep on nourishing them, loving them, showing them that it's okay, that life happens, and you teach them at this age that life happened for them, not to them, just like the separation happened for you, not to you. Once you are showing them that it's not the end of the world, this is where they will accept it. As such, kids are very intuitive and their subconscious mind is wide open. They observe, they see, and they imitate you. So make sure that in this challenging time, it's already happened, and in these challenging times, you teach them a valuable lesson. Instead of scarring them and traumatizing them, teach them a valuable lesson. This is your shot. Now, your ex's actions can be hurtful, but the focus should be on creating a stable environment for your children, healing and growing. Avoid letting anger, resentment affect the way that you communicate with your ex about parenting issues. Children need consistency, and having both parents on the same page will help. So you don't need to be together or romantically involved in order for you to be on the same page to raise those kids. You got to. This is already the situation at hand. And you must do this for them right now. It's not just about you. It's about you and them. Number 3, establish clear boundaries and communication. Set up a clear boundaries with your ex regarding communication, especially if they are still with the person they monkey branched to. Especially if this happens. Don't over communicate with them. And I would say just stick to the topics, and I think I said it here, define topics related to parenting, scheduling, finances, and avoid conversations about each other's personal lives. Yeah, that's exactly what I want you to do. Don't talk to them about their personal life, what's going on, what they're doing with this person. Don't stalk them online. Don't follow them. Nothing. Once the relationship is done, it's done. This was the final nail of the coffin. They went with someone else. So you need to move on. Take the high road. When you need to talk to them about whatever is necessary. Business as usual. Treat them from now on. Treat them like a business partner. That's it. They're your business partner. There's business to take care of. And you need to be grown enough and strong enough to take care of business. Don't fall into their trap again, because monkey branches are very well known to monkey branch back. They are swinging from one branch to the next, from one to the next. When this relationship will go into shit, you need to be ready and strong enough not to fall back to their arms, because they will probably come back. And when they come back, you got to be strong enough to say, no, this is what I'm helping you to do, and to realize that when they're coming back, you don't You don't fall. And yeah, if you need extra help, by the way, to heal and to find answers, you can book a one-on-one call with me or get the Rise of the Phoenix, my online healing coaching program that helps you to figure out what happened there and how to heal correctly. And for a limited amount of time, probably a few days, I'm offering the program for only $37 for you guys. So jump on this opportunity. Come talk to me. In our online healing coaching program, you can ask me direct questions. I can guide you. This is where I can see and monitor your progress, because when you're here on YouTube, there is a lot of distractions, many distractions. And after this video, you might watch another video from another coach that may be saying something else. If you resonate with what I say, listen to me. If you listen to what they say, resonate with them, listen to them. That's okay. But pick a lane and go with it. This is why when you're going through my online healing coaching program, it's a system. All you need to do is just go. Because if you don't, what happens? You might get confused and frustrated because you accumulate a lot of knowledge and you don't apply it. And if you don't apply it, you don't turn this knowledge into wisdom. You just accumulate knowledge, and instead of you being more calm, you're more frustrated and agitated because you see everything that your ex has done or all the damage they caused you. So make sure that you take the time to heal correctly. You need help? The link in the description below. You can join my online healing community for free. You can talk to me. You can email me. Everything is available for you at this time. The decision is yours. Now let's continue. Keep communication business like I said, focusing on what's the best for the kids and using neutral language. If possible, use parenting apps or other tools to help track messages and schedules to keep things organized. If you need to use your parents or their parents as a buffer, safety buffer, do this as well. Do whatever it is that you can in order for you to create separation and not getting closer to them. The closer you are to them after the monkey bench, the greater the pain that you will feel. And trust me, you don't want that. You don't want that. I talked about it also on my channel a few times that the second time breakup is much more painful. So if you're going back, just be ready that there will be another breakup. There will be another pain for you. And I just don't want this for you. So I'm giving you all the information and you're going to make the decision. Number 4, focus on stability and routine for your kids. Kids benefit from routines, especially after a family shakeup. Do your best to provide consistency, even if it means you handle the bulk of their routines yourself. Be the bigger man or the bigger woman, the bigger person. Keep explanations age appropriate. If your kids ask why you and your ex aren't together, avoid putting blame on your ex. This is a big one. Avoid putting blame on your ex. Instead, let them know you're both still their parents who love them. Don't traumatize them and don't scar them. It's not the situation that is the main problem. The main problem is post the situation, post breakup, post divorce, how you act, you and your ex, and how you talk to the kids. Are you talking shit about your ex to the kids? Because then what they're going to see? They're going to see that you're a snake, that you're talking shit about people behind their back. And they might say it to your ex. And then your ex will do the same. So just be the example you want to see. Be the man or the woman. Be the person you wish to see, you wish to be, you wish your kids to be. This is your chance and you've been initiated. Take this and please do the right thing for you and for them, because like I already say gazillion times, it happened for you and not to you. Deal with it the best way you can. You need help? I got you. I'm here for you. If you need help, don't be ashamed to ask for help. That's okay. And many of you guys tell me, this is the first time I ever asked for help. Oh my God. So what? We need help with many things. That's all right. Don't shame yourself for needing help. I need help with many things because I don't know everything. And you don't have the time to make all of those mistakes in life. You need to learn from people who went through the path and can guide you into where you want to be. It's as simple as that. Take the time to heal. Number 5, take the time to heal and work on your self-growth. Use this time to focus on your healing. A breakup is especially involving monkey branching is deeply painful. So take this time for healing. This time will allow you this growth and to show up as the best version of yourself. Cultivate the best version of yourself for you and for your kids. Imagine your kids looking at you, moving through this. Let's say that your ex is talking shit about you and you say only beautiful things about your ex. How are your kids going to look at you? Forget how they're going to look at them. How they're going to look at you. My dad, my mom, they're a superhero. They're so amazing. They're dealing with this situation like heroes, because mom or dad are not behaving very nicely to them, to you. And think about it. What message you send to the kids when you take the high road? When your ex talking shit about you and you talk beautiful about them? The kids would want to listen to you. They will gravitate towards positivity instead of negativity. All right. This can include working on your emotional resilience, finding new routines, working out, etc. If needed, seek support from a coach or therapist to process everything. Don't take advice from friends and family. I highlighted it here. Don't take advice from friends and family. They might have your best interest at heart, but they don't know what they're talking about. They are not a healthcare professional. They don't realize that many of the behaviors they are suggesting are very detrimental to your mental well-being, because they tell you things like, talk to them, or move on with someone else already. Don't give a fuck about them. No, you should give a fuck about them. You should respect them, because they will feel it and the kids will feel it. And one of the reasons that I'm telling you to respect them and to have compassion and not resentment towards them is because they feel it. If you're resentful towards them, they automatically will be resentful towards you. Plus, you will be resentful towards yourself. So what you need to do is to shift resentment and anger and blame from them, take responsibility, and stop hating on them. Because if you hate on them, they will hate on you, and they will make your life very, very hard. If you're a man, maybe the custody is with a woman. I don't know the situation exactly, but I helped a guy. That was just a beautiful story, and I really want to share it with you. So he had a custody battle with his ex. He hated her. He hated her guts. She was with this other guy, and she took the kids and everything. It was a really, really bad situation. But I told him, you know what? Let's switch from anger and resentment to love and compassion. To compassion and love, because compassion comes before love. And we did a lot of exercises to help him just get in touch with this place in his heart that, wow, she's going to be his ex. She's going to live a really miserable existence because she's unfaithful. She had a lot of issues. I mean, he had too, but it doesn't matter. We talk about her. And he just realized that she's going to be living in a miserable existence, and he switched to compassion. It was like, whoa, that would be awful to live in this body. Awful to live as this person, because people who monkey branch, they are emotionally very weak, unstable. It's a lot of shit show what's going on inside of them. So he switched from resentment to compassion to love, and all of a sudden she told him, you can see the kids. I'm not going to take them away from you. She started to be very soft with him, and he's like, Coach, it's like a fucking miracle how it happened. And I said, you changed. When you change, everything changes around you. Other people in your life are merely a reflection of you, especially the relationship you have with your ex. So I know that Gandhi said it beautifully. He said, be the change you want to see in the world. And this is exactly why. The way you look at things, it's Dr. Wendier said something beautiful. He said, when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. And actually, when you change the way you see your ex, instead of being angry at them, have compassion towards them. There's no hate, and you don't hold it within you, and all of a sudden they start changing their behavior towards you, it's a win-win situation, and everything starts with you because you watched this video and you took this action. And if you are committed to take this action, comment below love and compassion. Love and compassion. Just the words love and compassion. That's beautiful. I don't want you even to say the word resentment or anger. Love and compassion. Document parenting concerns if necessary. That's a lesson that I learned from coaching a client. If there is any issues with your ex's behavior that affects the kid's well-being, document it. This can be helpful if you need to make any custody adjustments in the future. So while you're changing yourself, if there is anything that is very severe, do document it. You need to be ready for everything while you're doing the best that you can and you're compassionate as much as you can. Try to keep the focus on the well-being of the children and yourself rather than the disagreements between you and your ex. Number 7 is set positive examples for your children. I talked about it throughout this video. Even if your ex's actions don't align with your values, show your kids what respect, compassion, and responsibilities look like. Model healthy relationships through your own action, which will positively impact how they view love and trust in the future. So instead of showing them how hate looks like, show them how loves look like. Show them. You will save them a lot of money on therapy. Number 8 is plan for the long term, long view. Eventually, this situation will stabilize. Even if now it's chaotic, trust me, it will stabilize. You'll both settle into new routines and dynamics. And with time, the emotional impact will lessen. Taking one day at a time and focusing on the future can make this transition easier for both you and your kids. Yeah, it's tough to balance personal pain with co-parenting. It's super hard. I know. I feel your pain, especially when monkey branching is involved. But by focusing on your children's needs and yourself, by working through your own emotions, you will find strength and resilience to conquer the situation. Always keep in mind, this happened for you, not to you. Keep this in mind. Everything here is for you, not to you. You have the opportunity to show your kids who you are, who they need to be. Be the change you wish to see. I know it's cliche, but this is true. If you need any type of help, all the links in the description below. I got you. From the Rise of the Phoenix to one-on-one coaching to my free online healing community. I love you, and I will see you again in my next videos. Take care.